Hi everyone. It's just so funny because I wasn't kidding when I said I live in my Book of Mormon shirt. When I'm at home, we have a package in the mail and I just noticed, I don't know how well you're going to see this, down here is a stamp and it says made with love. So what I usually do is, and don't mind my hair, don't mind anything. What I usually do is I'll get, when you order from Sage Goddess, this is where this came from. When you order from Sage Goddess, you will get an initial receipt, like an invoice of your purchases, whether it was one or more than one, and then it's like a day or two, or maybe even later the same day, but within at least a day or two, you get another email with a tracking number, and they use the United States Postal Service, one of my faves. I just love getting the mail every day, and I love tracking packages. If you didn't know that about me, it's funny, growing up, my brother always got the mail, and then when he moved out or went off to college and I started getting the mail and that became my thing. And my late aunt also had an obsession with the mail. So anyways, it's one of my things. And you can, it'll take you to USPS.com where you can track your package. And then if you want, you check this one box which checks off all these boxes. You put in your cell phone number and they send you up-to-date text messages. So you're in the know, step by step. And I've been doing that for almost all my stuff, but lately I've been so discombobulated, that's the term of the century, that I haven't really been keeping track or remembering to do that. So when I get something, it is a surprise. I've been sitting in the living room working on my Light and Love Facebook group. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this here on Light and Love, I've been posting things as you've seen. And what else? I am trying to figure out my day with my calendar back here. What is today? Today is the 15th. I have physical therapy at 7 o'clock. When I was in Florida, things are starting to feel better, but since being back, my back is just whack, and I don't know if it's because I'm not walking enough or just the stress of being here. This knot right here is not to be believed, and the amount of pain in my arm is, because the whole thought, this is a side note, the whole thought of having to, pack up a house that you've lived in for almost your entire life, 27, 28 years, and I'm 31, it's just hard to believe. I still feel I'm just 30, but anyways, it is stressful. I mean, we got a lot done, but we have a ways to go, and it's not so much necessarily packing as it is just getting rid of stuff. Donating, selling online. I think I'm a broken record at this point, talking about all this stuff. But I think, hey, so I've been sitting on the couch and I don't think that's been helping. I think I'm going to come back here, hang out on the bed, and then work on my part 2 of my light code class that I'm taking through Sage Goddess. I have been very fascinated and intrigued with light codes, dark codes, working with lights and shadows, and the whole, I want to get more into some ancestral stuff, and the whole, what is it called? I'm drawing a blank, you guys. I came to open some magical mail, and now I'm just telling you my life story. Akashic Records, that's it. So there's a lot of things I'm learning about myself, and I continue to learn about myself, and there's a lot of things in this world that I find fascinating. And so as much as I want to finish on udemy.com, my 2 classes that I'm taking so I can like start taking more. I'm just like, and I want to finish the 1 class I'm taking about like crystals so I can take the Gemwise through Sage Goddess. We're in the month of June, right? This is for June. I still have May's, but these are all the classes. In case you're curious, so what on earth I am talking about. Arrow Magic, Magical Sabbatical, Gemwise. You can all use my code at checkout if you're intrigued. So, $42.91. The link for Sage Goddess is my affiliate. It's always in the description box on these videos. And maybe some of my other videos, but definitely these types of videos if you're watching on YouTube. Or if you're not, and y'all want my code, just let me know. But I do appreciate anyone who has used it thus far. And I want to finish that one before starting in on another one. And like I said, there's 1,000 things I'm fascinated with. I think I showed this in a live stream, but not in a pre-recorded video situation. Maybe I'll save this because it's a book, but I have another book coming today. I don't know what time though. At some point in my life, I'm going to be receiving through the mail some tarot cards. I've only ever worked with oracle cards, angel cards. Those might be one and the same because a lot of the oracle cards I work with, I'm working with the angels. I have done some mediumship cards and something else. I'm drawing a blank on things. But not tarot. I used to be afraid of them. I thought, ooh, voodoo, magic, no. But I'm like, it's fine. As long as you're using everything for the purpose, for the greater good and of your higher self and those around you, and it's all in God's white light, like, it's cool. So I got this tarot decoder book. It's ginormous. I just sent stuff flying when I did that. It has like some grids in here, and just a bunch of information about tarot cards. Cause I know nothing, y'all. I don't know anything. So, yeah. Cause I'm very I lack skill. You hear those racket I'm making in knowledge. In that I got a book, and then when the other thing comes later, I will show y'all. But to the box that's on my lap. Let's get her done. Make sure I don't cut myself again. This thing comes in handy because like when you're not using it, it's safe. You push it, the little blade comes out. Those scissors, they killed my finger. Oof. They're just good for cutting things, not to use to open boxes. Alrighty. What do we have today? I have like my little, what I miss. I have a little trash can, as you know, because I talk about it all the time, right next to my desk. And I just cleaned it out the other day. And I'm filling it up again. There's stuff I could probably be doing off camera, like popping these and throwing them out, but I'm just cleaning as I go along. Okay. Excitement. You guys, are you excited? I don't know, it took me so long to open it. Ta-da! Okay, where do I start? Ooh, perfume sample. Master Healer. I need like something to store all these samples in because I have a pile over here that's like growing. Pretty soon it's gonna reach the ceiling, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, we have goodies. We have another one of these. Y'all, like, how many do I have now? Do you want me to count? And the thing is, the funny thing is I don't always get these. And then I thought maybe they stopped sending me them because like I order from Sage Goddess so much. Like, why give her more? But you guys, my collection of these is growing. and I'm loving it. I am honestly loving it. And I just love so many things about Sage Goddess. Like, the company, their ethics, like how they run their business, like goals. Everything is goals, 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 and then goals some more. Look at all these. I can make like a fan. No, but seriously, like, I'm beyond obsessed. I mean, when the crystal that I had broke, like, that was an easy thing. I mean, I'm honestly, like, now that I'm thinking about it, so, well, no, I don't know. Like, when this was mailed to me, right, and it came broken, like, I didn't break it, they replaced it, and they're like, it's on us, like, no big deal. I know I talked about this 1,000 times, but I'm just, like, so beyond impressed. And then, they're like, don't even bother returning the busted one, which makes sense, because what the hell are they going to do with it? But they're like, they didn't want me to have to go through the trouble of, like, wrapping something and, like, having to mail it out and, like, pay money. So I loved it. So when my poor pendulum broke, which I'm adding to my baggie, I added another one. And I do have a fun little story. You want a little story? I feel like I need to just share this as quickly as I possibly humanly can. That when the other one broke, I wonder if I had reached out to them, if they would have sent me one on, just like on them, being like, we're sorry to hear that. But because it was like it was a freak accident, but it was like my freak accident, so I felt like it wouldn't be right to just have them send me one on their dime. So I bought another one and it worked out. But one of my pendulums that's busted is somewhere, and I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna add it to this. Some of you know my pendulum stories, some of you don't. I've broken many. 2 of them were accidental, but the first accidental one, before it was an accident, it wasn't an accident, and the pendulum went flying in my mother's direction. I was doing energy work, trying to balance her chakras, and I told her, I said, you better duck or get a pillow to, like, cover yourself, because I felt that the pendulum was gonna go flying, and it did, and it hit the wall, and it fell on the floor, and the tip broke off, and I was looking everywhere for the tip of this pendulum, and I couldn't find it. I could not. I'm like, you know, crawling under a bed, like, no, that wasn't an option. So we finally sold the condo, as some of you know, and I went to, like, see it one last time and say my goodbyes, and I'm sitting on the floor in the master bedroom / like the bedroom my mom and I shared, because for many years my grandparents, you know, would come with us, so they'd, like, be in the other bedroom. And then, like, anytime my dad came down, he'd be in the other bedroom. So my mom and I would just share the king-size bed. So I'm sitting and I'm looking around, and I see this in the carpet way up against the wall. And I said to my mom, you were going to leave the tip of my pendulum here. Like, how dare you? Like, jokingly, like a little offended, but not really. So I snuck this in my pocket, brought it home with me, and now it's in here. Okay, moving along. This is the one thing that I'm 100% sure about. The rest are surprises, I believe. So, as you know, and if you don't, I am an advisor. But I'm an advisor with Sage Goddess. If you want more information and you want to join me and you want to be on my team, just let me know and I'll gladly tell you more about it. But when you become an affiliate or an advisor, sorry if this is distracting. When you become an affiliate or an advisor, you get, like, a welcome package. You get a gift. And I was watching videos trying to learn the reins of everything, and supposedly, and I say supposedly because I had a different experience, supposedly you only, for your welcome gift, which is, like, surprises, and I think you're supposed to I don't know if you get 2 things or what. I don't know. I'm trying to like remember what I've been reading and like the videos I've been watching. Is that you only pay the shipping. And usually for domestic, so if something's in the US, it's like cheap or, yeah, I don't want to say it's free. Obviously, if you buy a class, you're not paying for shipping. There's some stuff you don't pay shipping on, or you just pay a flat fee. And then there's things that you do pay shipping and handling and all that on. But I was trying to figure it all out, and I think because a lot of my stuff is still processing and hasn't fully registered, because I try to do things and they're like, well, you have to be part of the Holistic Healers program. I'm like, I am. And you have to be like an advisor. I'm like, I am, because I have a code and everything and it works. You know, because I know someone who used it already and it works. So, with that being said, supposedly that's, you know, you just only have to pay the shipping, so it's, you know, a good deal if you ask me. If you do it right. I probably didn't do it right. Like I said, discombobulated and not fully functioning human being sometimes, like, because stress doesn't really make your brain work as well as it normally would. So I just have things just, anyways. But look at what I got. Something I've been on the hunt for. Can you see? Is this lighting okay? Pardon me. Does that help any? Ooh, a little bit. So this is a wooden box that has some symbols. If I knew the symbols, I'd tell you, but I'm still learning. I'm still in the process. This is in a hexagon shape. This is, I want to say it's like a carnelian, but this is carnelian. It is an orange stone. And this was something that you could buy by itself, which I did. Or you could get the, it's probably like ruin symbols, as in like ancient ruins. I don't know why I always feel the need to like say that, because I don't want y'all to think I'm talking about like, she ruined the party. Like, not like that, but maybe you do know what I mean. They're leather, like oracle ruin cards, but until I know more about that stuff, I felt like, why? I don't know. And I've been wanting a special something to, are you ready? House / it smells like very like woody. Like if you go, like true honest wood, this has a scent to it that I was not expecting, that I'm pleasantly kind of enjoying. It's very, smells like nature. It's very natural. So, oh my goodness, like I do have, I'm gonna try to not make a mess. This is gonna be so difficult. I have stuff. I have this little shell right here, this little abalone. Y'all tell me how you pronounce it. Shell that I kind of use, like, this is gonna sound horrible, but like an ashtray to like, as this like kind of crumbles as it's burning, it has a safe place to like land and sage when you're like lighting it up. You know, it does get hot, so you know, I have something, I don't know. It's what I use to hold a piece of sage or lavender or sweetgrass or whatever I'm burning when I'm going around the house, but that got too small for me. So I upgraded to a humongous one. So now I can use this, right? And then I can like grind to like, if I wanted to, if I had lit something, and then just kind of to extinguish the fire and the flame, and then you always want to restore your ashes back to source, so put it outside in your garden, the grass, the ground. But I didn't want, what I wanted, as I like explained things needlessly forever and ever. So ones that I'm burning, like those two I'm in the midst of burning, and I burn a lot. So like they're just out in the open, and this one I've burned. But this one I have yet to burn. And I want to build my sage collection. And I wanted a box or a container of sorts to store them in. Because obviously when you burn sage, sweetgrass, lavender, etc. It has an aroma to it, an aroma that I find pleasant. But it can be, the way I sage, it can be very overpowering, and the smell will linger. So if you don't like that and you're not a fan, I suggest maybe open a window. And since we're moving and we're like downsizing and we're in a smaller space, I don't know, I just don't want to like bug my mom and irritate her too much. And like also if you're like, when I had all my stuff stored, because I had a lot of it in a cabinet in the kitchen to like have out of sight when we were like showing the house on for open houses on Sundays and stuff, whenever I'd open that cabinet, I was like, whoa, hit in the face with everything. But I love that. So some people might not want that. So I wanted, now I'm thinking of a spa. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna lock on at a spa, having a relaxation. Having a relaxing time. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, so once that I'm like not burning, but like I'm saving up to burn, I want to have a place to store them. So the scent is just contained in a box, and every time I'm out and about, like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, I'm always on the hunt for something, and nothing has really spoken to me until now. There's my long explanation on this box. Okay, now the question is, where do I store the box? Because I have a big shell behind me, and like, I'll just put it to the side for now. I'll figure it out later. We're not gonna spend forever and a day. Another Master Healer. I'm thinking this must be and I gave one to my mom. She likes the smell of it. At first I didn't. I wasn't sure, but now I do like it. But this must be like the scent for like June, because I got a lot of, well, I kind of went back and forth in the month of May with the DEA perfume and the Empath perfume. There's more of the DEA than the Empath, but maybe that was like, I don't know. My guess is that each month you do get, in each order you get in case you didn't know, a little thing with a sample of their perfume. All their perfumes are like an oil perfume. And yeah, so every time this month so far, this is what I've gotten for the most part, is this Master Healer fragrance. So we got 2 of those. Like I said, I got a little pile going. I have stuff and stuff, so let's look at my stuff. Why do I feel like there's a paper about a stone, but there isn't one? Maybe it's somewhere else. So we'll start with this. Like, these are things that I honestly didn't know I was gonna be getting. I mean, I knew, I was like, can I have my welcome packet? But I didn't know exactly what was going to be in the welcome packet. This says, ooh, can I even read this? I want to say sunstone, but I'm not good with cursive, and I don't know if that's a capital S or not. I don't know if you're going to see this. Maybe not. Okay. This stone is for sacral leadership, inspires you to take action and own your desires. It also prompts creativity and brings energy to new ideas. Any orange stone, carnelian, any kind of reddish orangey stone like the red jasper, stuff like that. It's kind of like nature's coffee. Just, you're tired, hold on to one of these. This is kind of very creamsicle-y. Okay. So carry with you in a medicine bag or pouch and hold to your lower chakras, so your sacral, solar plexus, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. There you go. During spiritual work. And then I'm going to show you what she looks like. And then again, this personal touch that I love is each little thing comes with a piece of pure white sage from California. Look at this tiny little stone. It's so, I don't know how well you're going to see this with the lighting and everything, and I just sent it flying. But it is adorable. Pardon me. I felt like, no, it sounded like something fell and something did fall for the second time today. Or while I've been filming this, rather. This is this cute little stone. Hopefully you can see that. So, ooh, I want to place this next to my carnelian since they're like similar, you know, and that looks really cute over there. I'm trying to get comfy in my chair. Like my back's been like screaming at me. That's not a fun time ever. What do we have here? We have some sacred perfume. Now, all their perfumes, in case you didn't know, they come in a roller ball. And you either get, for the first time, this one isn't too bad. Sometimes they leak a little, like, because when you ship things in the mail and it's like a liquid, sometimes there's a little bit of spillage. They either come in a shape like this, and they all have a chipstone in them, but each perfume has its own chipstone. So seeing that this is emerald, there's a emerald chipstone in there. And this is, I believe, a 15 ml bottle. Then you have your 10 milliliter. And you know what I did? In case you didn't know this, you can mix, but again, I would check the mosaic, I think it's scale. Don't quote me on that, but there's a scale to see like what crystals you can submerge in water and which ones you can't. So I guess if something can't get wet, it can't get wet. But a lot of crystals you can put essential oils on to kind of enhance and amplify them. So what I did with my beautiful amethyst ring that I got for my birthday from my mom yesterday was I took one of my favorite fragrances, Oahu, right here, and I rolled it on to my ring, and I can still sort of smell it. It's not as strong as it was yesterday, but like all day yesterday, anytime this hand was like near my face, I was like, ooh, this smells so good. It's kind of like an alternative to one of these like oil diffuser jewelry necklaces. I got this on Amazon, but I like to use the like samples from Sage Goddess to like put on the little like whatever that fabric is, the rounds, the colored rounds that go in there, so I can like hopefully smell nice to the world and keep the scent contained and just have it go straight up my nostrils all day long. So I'm constantly taking in deep breaths and getting that good breathing going so I stay relaxed. All right. I didn't show you what this was. This is, ooh, Ianis? I-A-N-I-S. This is what this one looks like. Ooh. I like it. If I had my iPad, which is in the other room, I'd go on Sage Goddess, so like look, I will look this up after, but obviously then I could tell you like what exactly is in this. But I don't know, but I know that I like it. I'm not gonna put anything on right now because I think I'm gonna take a sage pardon me, a sage bath later and just soak my achy breaky body with some pink Himalayan sea salts that have lavender oil. Yes, yes. Moving on to what is left in the box, and one of those things might have to do with this, or else this is just missing something, so we'll find out together. This says carnelian. Now this is my carnelian that I got for my birthday. So carnelian is a gem form of, you guessed it, caffeine. A fiery stone that gets sexuality, passion, and creative flowing, enhances creative abilities, courage, and vitality, and provides an energy boost to manifest your dreams. You can carry this with you in a medicine bag or pouch. Hold to your, sacral chakra during spiritual work. And in case you're new to chakras and you don't know where that is, I'm going to use this to show you. It would be right here. It's between your root chakra and your sacral chakra is right there. Your lower abdomen area. I'm like, the funny thing is I'm getting a lot of nifty stuff, but I ordered something for my mom, which was gonna be like kind of like because it was after her birthday, like a late birthday present / like continue keeping up the good work at work. And that hasn't come yet. Maybe it's in one of these, maybe not, who knows. We'll find out. And then there's other things. There's 2 items I'm waiting on from another website, which I'm like, it's called if you're curious, it's called the Enchanted Forest, I think. It's one of those sites where I get like a vibe from it where like things are cheaper and probably not the best quality. I won't know 100% for sure until my items arrive, and I'm hoping, I got 2 things, that they come fairly soon, because I have this fear. Like with some stuff, I started just putting my new address in there because I do have a fear that I'm gonna move and like things are gonna come to this house, and I'm like, how am I gonna get it? You know, are the people that, whomever's gonna be living here, like, are they gonna be letting us know and sending it to us? Like, I just don't know. It's a little fear that I have. It's not the end of the world. I got excited because I know what this is. This is one of my favorite things to date. But I pretty much can say that about everything that I own from Sage Goddess. This is a coaster, but I might just use it as like a paperweight or just leave it out on my desk. And it says it's only a phase, and it is the moon. The moon phases. Me and the moon, we BFFs. Like my mom always says to me, like, I love you to the moon and back. So I feel like I'm her sunshine. And she is a morning person, get out, get going, bright and early. Me, I'm a night owl. So it has on the back little like things so you can like plop it down. I don't know what this is made out of, but I'm loving it. I'm living for it. I'm like, yes, please. Honestly, I think I've talked about this in a live stream video, but not on my channel. So if you're watching this from my channel, I did a live stream. I do many of them in my Facebook group, Light and Love. And I was talking about how my desk and my work spot here is getting beyond cluttered. Because like we're in the process of moving and still wrapping and packing things and all this stuff. I kind of want it to be the last that I work on because I want to have access to everything while I still can. So, and I also don't want to like drag stuff throughout the house because we're trying to keep the house neat and clean. And I feel like that means keeping everything like centrally located here. So I don't have as much space to work with as I normally would like. And so all this clutteredness is kind of like cluttering up my brain. And when I sit here, I'm just like, whoa, where does one begin? So this is just going to add to my beautiful clutter. And honestly though, like where on God's green earth am I going to put this? I'll just pop it here for now, right in front of me. But I'm probably going to move it. Although I'm beyond obsessed. Beyond the beyond the beyond. See, this is what you use scissors for. So I don't need to keep this. I throw that out. What it says on the back is what it says on the back of all of them. So I've only saved one. If you're curious, I do talk about that in my other videos. So. Ooh, yeah. You can order one or two, and I got two, one for me and one for my mom. So I'm gonna wrap it back up so I can surprise her later with it. That is what was in the box. There is no carnelian in here. I'm just so excited that I finally can pronounce carnelian. Every time I've seen it in writing, I'm like, what is this? Carnian, carninin, carnin, and then I just end up spelling it for y'all. So, my question to myself is, do I email the company and say I received one of your little bags with a piece of paper telling me all about carnelian, but there's no carnelian in it, and like take a photo to show them? Because so far the only little stone that I received is this little cutie patootie, and that perfume, which was a surprise. I don't recall ordering those, so they were surprises from Sage Goddess. This video is really long. I feel like they always are. I'll try my best to not make them so long. If you're still watching this, I really do appreciate you for being here and for watching and all your love and support. If any of this is intriguing to you guys and you are curious, always there's a link below. It'll send you directly to the website. Check things out for yourself. Also, don't forget, if you are clicking on the code, then my affiliate link is already there. But if you are not clicking on any codes, my code is 2291, and I'll be sure to put that somewhere in the Facebook group. So thank y'all for watching this video, and I'm gonna continue on with my day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.